Someone else submitted, how do you separate yourself from the other progressives in your race?
Let's start with, again, I know that Kevin De Leon refers to himself as a progressive. And by the way, I think on a personal level, Kevin's done some good things in the state Senate. I like him on a personal level. He seems like a nice guy. And
don't be diplomatic here.
I just got to be honest. I like.
No,
him.
I know you gotta. No.
I like him on a personal level. But to say that you're a progressive, again, it goes back to what I said a few minutes ago. You can't say you're progressive and take corporate money. I don't care how many things you vote on. I don't care how you want to say about your record on the environment, your record on SB 562. The bottom line is you can't be a progressive and take corporate money. It is the essence of our movement. It is the essence of who we are. So that separates, I think, all three of us from Kevin to begin with. Now, as far as David and Allison, I think what you have to look at with the three of us is we are all running on pretty much the same platform with some differences. We have a few small differences of opinion on things, but we're all running on essentially the same platform. What it comes down to is who has the best chance of winning? Who has the best chance to actually go in and take out both De Leon and take out Feinstein? The next few months, we're going to have to find that out. And I think that's what the next month or two of campaigning is about. I think for me, and my argument is, look, I have been someone who has fought. When people talk about, I'm going to go to Washington and fight, I don't have to talk about doing it. I've done it. I have a record of fighting for civil rights. I have a record of fighting, as I said earlier, against companies like Pfizer, of standing up to Wells Fargo and Bank of America, of taking on the Catholic Church. I've got a record that shows it's not just me saying I'm going to go to Washington and fight. I've done it. Secondly, I would say that I have gone all over the state. As some of you know, and we'll probably talk about later, I have an eco bus, and we drive all around the state. You may be able to see in the background, we're in Lake Tahoe right now. With the mountains behind us. It's beautiful here. I did a talk with the Lake Tahoe Democratic Club last night. We are getting out. We are talking to people. We are actually having contact every single night. I have been doing things that no other candidate's doing, including the other progressives. For example, I mentioned I was touring the cannabis facilities on Tuesday. I was at the Trans Ball in Fresno on Saturday night. Where we were rooting on one of our supporters, a guy who was running for Mr. Trans Fresno. I did a workshop for SB 562 on Saturday mornings. We're getting out and doing things that nobody else is doing because we can't just talk the talk. We've got to be out listening to people. We've got to be out literally. When we talk, for example, about we believe in trans rights and helping people in the LGBT community, it's one thing to say it behind a computer. It's another thing to get out. And as like I said, Saturday night, we were at the Trans Ball talking to them, talking about what actually affects them and what they need and listening to them. And I think that helps separate our campaign as well. But in the end, it goes back to, we'll find out hopefully in the next month or two, who has the best shot at winning, because we all want to win.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show. What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.